I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Good evening, and welcome to all of our Swedesboro-Woolwich School District families, our community, and to the Walter Hill School graduates of 2020, to the first ever 6th grade virtual moving up ceremony. As your superintendent, what you probably do not even realize is that you and we have a special history of firsts here in Swedesboro-Woolwich. You were my first class of students who I had the honor of performing with during the infamous 2nd grade play. We all shared a love of theater at a very early age. Several of you were on the first ever Swedesboro-Woolwich Math League competition team, and some of you were on the first ever Swedesboro-Woolwich LEGO League robotics competition team. Some of you had the opportunity to participate in the first structured advanced math offerings, and all of you were introduced to the first ever 6th grade student council, and we elected our first ever Hill School class officers. You were the first class to commit yourself to celebrating one another for the uniqueness that makes you you, and this class started the first ever diversity club in the history of our schools. And you were the first class to be surprised with celebration signs that were designed just for you. And now you will forever be known as the first virtual graduates of the Swedesboro-Woolwich School District. You are clearly the class who has taken the lead to create a new path that others must now follow. But this is a special time for all of us, for many other reasons. For you and for all of those who have traveled this journey alongside you, we share this celebration as it marks your last evening as a Comet in the Swedesboro-Woolwich School District. Most of you will have spent more years with us than not, as we have all been honored to watch you grow, learn, and develop into the amazing group of students that you are today. But as we're aware, our FaceTime together has been sadly cut short. But even still, you, our 6th graders, have been history makers. You've handled the challenges before you with strength, independence, and responsibility. And even though I cannot look you all straight into the eyes this evening as I speak, I hope you can hear the pride in my voice, knowing that you will always carry a piece of Swedesboro-Woolwich forever in your heart, and you will take with you the critical foundational teachings that were provided to you here as you continue to create your own path toward becoming the great global citizens that we know you will be. You have the potential to lead us into a better future and create a new path for others to follow. Now, no pressure here at all, guys, but my generation, your generation, and our future generation, we need you. We need you to take what you learned here in Swedesboro-Woolwich and also what you're going to learn through your schooling at Kingsway and beyond to establish your mark on this world as problem finders, which is a step above problem solvers. Because here in Swedesboro-Woolwich, we want you to strive to even be more. So what do I mean? As unique and frustrating as this time may be, I also hope that you've been able to appreciate what an important time this is in history, and you are living it. This moment in time will be in the future history books. You will study it years from now, and you will remember it. You are now a member of a very exclusive club who will forever have been part of education in the world before COVID-19 and after COVID-19, where students, teachers, administrators, families all partner together to figure out how to make these virtual and remote experiences work. You are watching the evolution of learning, working, and living take place right before your eyes. It sure isn't perfect. The road has been bumpy and messy at times, but to quote a parent right here in Swedesboro-Woolwich, out of chaos rose great leadership. As I previously stated, you have a tradition of being a history maker. So I ask you, how would you define one problem right now? What problem can you find? Out of 268 of you this evening, collectively, I bet you could come close to finding that number of problems as there are a number of students, just with what we're living through right now. When you reflect back on this time, what would you have done differently? What can you create, invent, or solve, or plan in the event this was ever to happen again? How can you envision tomorrow's workforce, your dream job? And how has that changed from just what you thought a few months ago? What will going to work look like now? Did you learn and value new contributing roles in our global workforce and the hard work and efforts of others in a different way? Did you learn about, encounter, or witness the true definition of what it means to sacrifice? And as good citizens, did you take time to follow the advice of the famous television personality, Mr. Rogers, when in times of challenges, he encourages you to look for the helpers around you? Did you see them too? I did. Above all history makers here in 6th grade, I hope that you take this experience and remember what you learned about what is really truly important in life, and you are lucky to have already learned it now. It had nothing to do with the number of likes on Instagram. It had nothing to do with the number of snaps or streaks on Snapchat. What I hope you learned most was that no matter how much the world had changed around you, there was always one constant. And that is the most important thing, the number one priority to all of us: family. Your family. Your family is made up of family you created here in Swedesboro-Woolwich, the family you have among your circle of friends, and the family you have at home. All of the adults who love you in your life. During this forced slowdown, I hope you and your loved ones have been able to enjoy a few more dinners together. I hope you pulled out one of those board games, you know, the one that sits on the shelf while you're being chauffeured around to family soccer games, dance classes, scouts, art classes, and every other activity that you're involved with. So now I ask you, as you observe the world around you and find those future problems to solve, how will you not lose sight of what you've learned is really important in life? How do you harness what we learned to ensure that we don't move too far forward too fast and lose sight of what's precious? 6th grade history makers, how do you find the problem? Use the creativity to solve it while still keeping what's precious in your sight. So I close tonight by reminding you that you are our family. You have been a part of this family for the past 7 years, and like family, we are not going anywhere. No school closure could ever provide any measure of distance where you will not always be loved, always be cared for, and always be appreciated for the you who you are. You will always have common supporters here cheering you on. Between the teachings of your home and school family, you are set with a solid foundation to become an awesome, contributing adult citizen who will find those problems to solve to make this world a better place for all of us. So I say to you all, congratulations, and I remind you, take time to be proud of yourself for all of your hard work. But don't forget, be brave enough to step outside your comfort zone. Take that risk to find those problems to solve, and hold dear what is truly important to us all. Each one of you has the potential to change the world for all of your family members to make it a better place. All of us here in Swedesboro Woolwich can't wait to watch you and cheer you on as you do it. One step, one day, one problem solution at a time. Congratulations to all of our 2020 sixth grade history makers, our Hillionaire graduates. And now at this time, I would like to introduce Mrs. Jacqueline Dopke, the Swedesboro Woolwich School District Board of Education President.
Good evening. I'm Jacqueline Dopke, President of the Swedesboro Woolwich Board of Education. I would like to take this opportunity to thank the administration and the Walter Hill staff for your tireless efforts to implement a virtual learning environment for our students with very little time. This has been a time of great uncertainty for all of us, both personally and professionally. I have seen firsthand the challenges presented and the obstacles that have been overcome during the last few months. Your collective response has been nothing short of amazing. Your resilience and your grit have set solid examples for your students as we have all weathered this unprecedented storm together. And for that, we thank you. And to the class of 2020, a year ago, we would have never dreamed to be here today, celebrating you with a virtual moving up ceremony. This year is a personal one for me because it's my first moving up ceremony in which I am attending not just as a board member, but also as a mother of a member of your class. Regardless of our platform, this is the year where the district celebrates you and your legacy as Comets as you move on to become Dragons. This is also the year you will never forget. Your school year was cut short in March. Your teachers and friends existed only virtually. You found yourselves turning to your family for help with your daily schoolwork. I am sure that you and I have shared fluctuating emotions over this school year cut short. We are on this course for reasons beyond our control. That will happen sometimes in life. Sometimes plans change and things may not always turn out exactly as we had hoped. A dear friend taught me that that's okay because in life there's always a plan B. While this may not be the year we chose, it's certainly the year we received. We have to make the best of it. We have adapted, we have thrived, and we have made it all work for us the best way we know how. My friends, that's what it's like to live with a plan B. In the days and weeks when our super busy lives were forced to slow way down, we finally had time to spend exploring and doing things we otherwise never would have had an opportunity to enjoy. I know that my days have seen many unexpected and welcome bright spots, like sleeping in or staying up late, lots of family time, and staying in our PJs for days. You see, sometimes when we're faced with the unexpected, we're rewarded with some of life's greatest blessings. So my hope for you as you move forward is that you not only promise to continue to dream and to dream big, but that if your plans change unexpectedly, you won't waste time on worry because there's always a plan B. Congratulations.
The class of 2020 would like to present the class gift to the Walter Hill School. Although this was not our typical school year, nor did we properly get to say goodbye to all of our friends, our teachers, and the staff at Hill, the time that we did get to spend here was filled with memories that we will hopefully never forget. The class gift that was an idea put together with the 6th grade student council will be a few benches placed inside the Walter Hill School. This will be an opportunity for those students to sit and offer a helping hand to those that might need it, a space for a student to take a quick minute when needed, or just a spot to think and reflect on their school day. The President's Award for Educational Excellence recognizes academic success in the classroom. To be eligible for this award, students must meet requirements including school-set criteria, state testing results, and teacher recommendations. The recipients of the Presidential Gold Award are Mason Ford, Liliana Mackman, Prashani Parikh, Logan Downey, Rita Sheets, William Payne, Alexander Leinberger, Nishi Chatterady, William Baker, Andrew Perry, Nathaniel Bott, Jaden Chen, Robert Kunkel, Emilio Armzellas Tornin. The President's Award for Educational Achievement recognizes students that show outstanding educational growth, improvement, commitment, or intellectual development in their academic subjects. Its purpose is to encourage and reward students who give their best effort, often in the face of special obstacles. The recipients of the Presidential Silver Award are Jackson Jill Rain, Mahi Mopal, Madeline Cassidy, Sion Nadexa, Emily Ortiz Vincente, Madeline Gallagher, Chloe Gordon, Dylan Jane, Aiden Shoemaker, Luca Lentini, Sophie Park, Maximilian Shaw, Darren Landriel.
The American Citizenship Award is meant to recognize students who possess strength of character, are school or community leaders, promote citizenship, or other similar characteristics of leadership. At Walter Hill School, that specifically means demonstrating the characteristics of Walter's Way, which include respect, responsibility, effort, making good choices, and being honest. One candidate per homeroom was selected by myself based on the students' demonstrated actions over the course of this school year. The recipients of this year's American Citizenship Award are Maddie Benjaminson, William Baker, Lean Almafaji, Tristan Waters, William Felici, Sophie Park, Haley Blair, Anton Kudjewski, Jaden Flynn, Emilio Gonzalez Toner, Justin Alfaro, and Michael Malazzi. Congratulations. This year's recipients of the Outstanding Achievement in a Subject Area Award are as follows. For science, Paige Oatman, Max Shaw, Ashley Vossenberg, Nathan Warming. For mathematics, Vivian Alon, Mason Corey, Chloe Gordon, and Jazara Green. In language arts, Lean Almafaji, Emily Ortiz Vincente, Krishani Parikh, and Rita Sheets. And last but never least, social studies, Chris Gata, Parm Rayat, Avery Shorter, and Kevin Weiser.
This year's recipients of the Expressive Arts Awards are as follows. Outstanding Achievement in Art, Dominic Train, Carolyn Gallagher. Outstanding Achievement in World Cultures, Jaden Johnson, Phoebe O'Rourke. Outstanding Achievement in STEM, Vivian Alam, Luca Lentini. The recipients of the 2019-2020 Music Awards are as follows. Outstanding Instrumental Achievement, Samuel Akbar, Jason Bonifel, Mishi Chaturvedi, Mason Corey, Jaden Flynn, Addison Green, Liliana Macman, Dominic Nugent, Viviana Steno, Kevin Weiser. Outstanding Vocal Achievement, Mason Corey, Madeline Benjaminson, Mahi Mopal, Landon Holbrook. And here is Dr. Hogan to present the PE and Safety Awards.
The recipients of this year's Physical Education and Safety Awards go to, for safety dedication, Amanda Klitschko; for outstanding physical fitness and sportsmanship, Jason Johnson and Sophie Park; and for the Walter Hill Scholar Athletes for the year, Madeline Cassidy and Christopher Parrish. Next, we're going to be recognizing the participants in this year's clubs and activities.
SWEA Award for Best Effort goes to Esther Ageru, Jared Bright, Amanda Klitschko, Peyton Spangler. The PTO Award for Most Improved goes to Giacomo Di Alessandro, Madison Selinsky, Kenneth Gillian, and Zori Stevenson. Dr. O'Neill will now present the winners for the People's Choice Awards.
Hello again. I have the honor this evening of presenting the People's Choice Awards. The People's Choice Award is given to students selected by 5th and 6th grade faculty and staff of the Swedesboro-Woolwich School District for outstanding achievement or acts of kindness towards others. This year's 6th grade People's Choice Awards go to Esther Ageru, Jared Bright, Ojani Gabriel, Mackenzie Howard, Jasmine Kaur, Megan Moran, Michael Pham, Edgar Racino Santos, Dominic Trini, Ernest Bob, Mackenzie Folks, Chloe Garden, Vamaya Huntley Briggs, Taylor Lyons, Reese Murphy, Jonathan Racinos, Felicia Solers, Nicolette Young. Congratulations. And at this time, I'd like to reintroduce Dr. Hogan for the Patriots Pen winners and our stellar comments.
This year's Patriots Pen Award winners are Jenna Function and Parm Rayat. Next, we are going to announce the winners of this year's Stellar Comment Awards. Paige Oakman, Nathan Warming, Matthew Lockwood, Kevin Weiser, Haley Blair, Pedro Escalia Lopez, Andrew Wands, Nicolette Young, Liliana McMinn, Wayne Almafarji, Lillian Siselka, Ariana Mateo, Max Shaw, Jacob Reeves, Caroline Gallagher, Raven Bryan, Tristan Waters, Nate Bach, Elijah West, Rita Sheets, William McCain, Maddie Benjaminson, Vivian Alam, and Reese Murphy. Next, I'm going to announce Dr. O'Neill for recognizing our Teachers of the Year and our retirees.
Hello again. The first teacher honoree of the night is a man whose dedication is matched by few, as he is about to embark on a new journey into retirement. Throughout Wayne Todd's 30-year career at the Swedesboro-Woolwich School District, he has taught everything from basic skills to 6th grade. He loved teaching and watching his students progress socially, emotionally, and academically. He loved showing the students new things and the many old things that he had collected over the years or acquired from his own ancestors. Most of all, he loved reading to his students. It was his absolute favorite thing to do. We wish Mr. Todd all the success in his next phase of life, but most of all, we will all miss him dearly. And now, I would like to recognize our Teachers of the Year. Teacher of the Year at Hill School is Mr. Stan Coleman. Stan has been a part of the Swedesboro-Woolwich School District for 16 years. He began teaching 5th grade when he was at the Walter Hill School, and he's currently teaching 6th grade social studies, also at the Walter Hill School. Congratulations to Hill School's Teacher of the Year, Mr. Stan Coleman. Teacher of the Year for the Harper School is Mr. Ray Buffington. Ray has spent the last 16 years in the Swedesboro-Woolwich School District, all of which have been in 3rd grade. Congratulations to the Harper School Teacher of the Year, Mr. Ray Buffington. Teacher of the Year for the Stratton School is Sheena Snitcher. Sheena began her 16-year career at the Swedesboro-Woolwich School District, where she taught kindergarten at the Clifford School for 7 years. She then moved to the Stratton School, where she taught 2nd grade for 5 years. Currently, she is one of the ACES teachers for both 1st and 2nd grade. Congratulations to the Stratton School Teacher of the Year, Mrs. Sheena Snitcher. Last but not pleased our Teacher of the Year for the Clifford School, Mrs. Lisa Bitterman. Lisa began her teaching career for the Swedesboro School District as a part-time kindergarten teacher. After 3 years, she was hired full-time and has been in kindergarten for the last 5 years. Congratulations to the Clifford School Teacher of the Year, Mrs. Lisa Bitterman.
And now we have the recognition of the Walter Hill School Class of 2020. The list is presented in alphabetical order by first name. Aaliyah Holmes. Abigail Hanna. Abigail Heil. Addison Green. Aiden Davis. Aiden McGarry. Aiden Shoemaker. Aiden Dudley. Aiden Ryan. Aiden Totten. Albert Powell. Alexander Amaratio. Alexander Lineberger. Alexis O'Malley. Alexis Zagorski. Allison Wiggins. Alyssa Ryder. Amanda Klitschko. Andrew Carrick. Andrew Wands. Andrew Ward. Anna Jacobs. Anthony Pizzuto. Anthony Totten. Anton Butchevsky. Antonio Rojas. Arden Coleman. Arden Wilson. Ariana Mateo. Ariana McKenzie. Ashley Bossenberg. Audrey Klieger. Audrey Reagan. Austin Schmidt. Autumn Morgan. Avery Shorter. Ayla Trainee. Azirus Richmond. Babe Breinig. Brandon Ortiz. Braden Pilley. Brian Gatanis. Brianna Gatanis. Brooke Warner. Caroline Gallagher. Charlotte Jones. Chase Soto. Chase Thompson. Chloe Gordon. Christian Laguerre. Christian Rudder. Christopher Gata. Christopher Parrish. Cole Dopke. Cole Lang. Colin Miller. Colton Naylor. Connor Kelly. Dalton Wynn, Daniel Duarte, Daniel Elliott, Danielle Lewis, Danielle Robinson, Darian Glanville, Darian Lee, Declan Finnegan, Dominic Botto, Dominic Wynn, Dominic Traney, Drew Patterson, Diana Sanchez, Dylan Ford, Dylan Jane, Ian Frank, Edgar Racinos Santos, Edward Allen, Edward Sation, Elijah West, Emily Ortiz Vincente, Emilio Gonzalez Toner, Emma Luntz, Ernest Bob, Ethan Monahan, Evan Weiner, Felicia Rivera, Gabriel Hampton, Gabrielle Hideman, Gabrielle Kiner, Gabrielle Nicely, Garrett Danzy, Gavin Renner, Giacomo D'Alessandro, Gilsera Cepeda, Julia Varallo, Grace Westberg, Gracie Wolper, Gregory Williams, Haley Blair, Hannah Peacock, Hannah Gradle, Helena Oji, Isabella Sanchez, Isabella Toby, Jack Medwit, Jackson Caballero, Jacob Reeves, Jaden Edmonds, Jaden Flynn, Jazara Green, Jake Milner, James Witt, Jared Bright, Jasmine Carr, Jason Bonifel, Jason Johnson, Jaden Chen, Jackson Gilrain, Jaden Johnson, Jaden Queen, Jaden Sheed, Jayla Sheed, Jenna Function, John Lee, John Shank, Jonathan Racinos, Jordan Hernandez, Jordan Lowe, Jordan Weems, Joseph DeFeo, Joseph Irvine, Joshua Hanson, Joshua Slavin, Joshua Susano Flores, Jude Davis, Julia Ellers, Juliana Varelli, Caden Mesmer, Kamaya Schofield, Kate Nurture Francesco, Catherine Racinos, Kenneth Gilliland, Kevin Weiser, Krishani Parikh, Kamaya Lee, Lana Donato, Landon Pollard, Mariah Miles, Layla Anderson, Lean Al-Mafraji, Leslie Marita, Liliana McMinn, Lillian Siselka, Lily Henson, Lily Schaefer, Logan Downey, Luca Lentini, Lucas Clement, Luke Littleton, Luke Myers, Mackenzie Fulks, Mackenzie Howard, Madeline Gallagher, Madeline Benjaminson, Madeline Cassidy, Madison Solinsky, Madison Gemello, Madison Newton, Mahi Mopel, Marcus Lupizzi, Mariana Caserta, Marley Caparos, Mason Ballard, Mason Corey, Mason Tharp, Matthew Lockwood, Matthew Renzi, Maximilian Shaw, Maxwell Kim, Megan Moran, Mia Capazzolo, Mia Galizzi, Michael Conklin, Michael Malazzi, Michael Pham, Michael Weiser, Mishi Chakravarty, Mitchell Davis, Morgan Wagner, Nadia Leisinger, Natalie Rathoff, Nathan Warming, Nathaniel Bott, Nathaniel Ray Elliott, Nishla Vera Alicia, Nicholas Mavoli, Nicholas Phillips, Nicholas Vigente, Nicholas Amaradio, Nicolette Young, Nika Rodriguez, Nina Polizzi, Nolan Januszewski, Nolan Stroyer, Fuzzy Norman Staff, Milo Solers, Ojani Gabriel, Esther Ashiru, Olivia Mahana, Olivia Motorelli, Olivia Ray Elliott, Paige Oatman, Parmir Rayat, Patrick Carval, Patrick Mead, Pedro Escamilla Lopez, Penelope Ackerley, Peyton Spangler, Phoebe O'Rourke, Phoenix Thomas Robinson, Raven Bryant, Rayanne Russo, Raymond Diatolo, Reagan Roxas, Reese Murphy, Reese Witzel, Richard Graham Anderson, Ripsy Rios, Rita Sheets, Robert Kunkel, Roman Wartala, Rudyard Lacavera, Ryan Kay, Semi Kalaktina, Samuel Apgar, Samuel Hofacker, Savannah Pollock, Savannah Scruggs, Scott Robbins, Serenity Israel, Shane Bradley, Shane Langston, Shani Shaw, Shira Shaw, Sierra Persia, Simi Singh, Sophie Park, Taylor Lyons, Terrence Collier, Tommy Shepardson, Tristan Waters, Tristan Gordon, Sion Maguska, Tyler Bodman, Tyler Bosky, Famaya Huntley Briggs, Viana Stano, Vivian Alam, William Baker, William Gallagher, William McCain, William Polisi, Yanula Kutsubis, Justin Alfaro, Yusef Kodja, Ivania Calderon, Zahir Painter, Zoe Rengepis, and and Zuri Stevenson. I present to you all the Walter Hill School Class of 2020. I am very proud of you all. I am so sorry that we could not be here in person to do it, but I hope that you found it meaningful to be able to have your picture projected and have important details that you shared about yourself shared with all of us as part of your virtual moving up. Welcome members of the Board of Education, Dr. O'Neill, parents, guardians, and students. We gather, although virtually, as a family. I use this word purposely because for the last 180 days we have been just that, a family. We experienced the excitement of a new year with new challenges, exciting opportunities, and new horizons to explore. We experienced the love and care of new teachers and staff who embraced our students as their own in order to help them succeed. Like most families who experienced the happy moments in life together, we also experienced challenging times together. We faced all kinds of crazy circumstances, from major plumbing backups to road closures and reroutes, and then in March, we were all presented with a challenge that we have not faced as a national family in over 100 years. A global pandemic, COVID-19. As a school family, we have stuck together and have continued to work hard. We have maintained social distance, but we have kept close emotional bonds. Living through all this together reminds me daily that we are indeed a family here at Walter Hill School, as we've come together to support one another and help each other continue to grow and succeed, despite the challenges that we have faced this year. As a common family, you have all made me proud to be your principal. I have watched time and again as each of you, in sometimes your own way, have begun transitioning from an elementary student to an adolescent middle schooler. You've learned how to use a locker, how to change classes in the same format you will face at the regional middle school, and how to manage a full load of classes each day. I've watched you help each other out in so many different ways, and you've all helped me learn and grow as well through another school year. While we are not able to do all the exciting events that we had hoped to do, I hope that you look back fondly on the friendship, memories, and all the exciting events and activities that we did get to do this year, such as the Brain Show, Bingo, where we had our special guest bingo caller, and you can look back on the memories that we have shared together in your school yearbook, and I hope you will do so fondly. As you prepare to become dragons and end your time as comets, I am very proud to have been the principal that concludes your memories that you've made here in the Swedesboro-Woolwich School District, and especially the memories you've made at Walter Hill School. This past year, I've seen our students who first entered the doors at Margaret Clifford School now reach the end of their educational journey here at our Walter Hill School. As you prepare for the next steps in your future, it's my hope that they will cherish the family lessons you have learned this year. We base our family rules here at the Walter Hill School, which we call Walter's Way, on the pillars of character that Walter Hill himself demonstrated to those that knew him. Respect, responsibility, showing your best effort, making good choices, and being honest. Our students' efforts to live these traits are displayed in this visual representation on the stage of 37,213 praise tickets on display in front of you. This container communicates to you, their parents and guardians, as well as their teachers and yourselves, the students, all the work that you demonstrated over the course of this school year. 37,213 times, our students have lived these family values and made them a part of who they are and how they live their life as Hill Comets. As Professor Dumbledore once told Harry, we must all face a choice between what is right and what is easy. These 37,213 examples of character that we refer to as praise tickets stand as evidence of the right choices our students have made over the course of this year. Our students are indeed worthy of respect and are worthy of the responsibility that they now face as middle schoolers. Some say because we argue or because we have made mistakes along the way with one another that proves we really aren't a family. But I say that it provides additional proof of just how much of a family we have become. As we all know, families are made up of a variety of members with different beliefs, backgrounds, personalities. That's what makes things interesting. It also makes life challenging many times. Just as our family's relationships have their ups and downs, so has our school year. The struggles, however, became secondary when weighed against the amazing successes that we accomplished as a whole. We have seen over and over our students and staff show an incredible degree of care for one another. work together to learn, to grow, and do what families do best, have fun and care for one another. Despite the challenging end that we have all faced together in so many ways beyond what COVID-19 has caused, I believe that because we have remained a family, worked together, and never stopped supporting one another, that you are prepared to go forward stronger than ever to face the challenges before you in your life and overcome them as successfully as you have the challenges we face together this year. I am also proud of the Walter Hill School Class of 2020 and you concluding your school year even though it's been virtual. Although you'll all be going to Kingsway Regional Middle School next year, there is a saying, once a billionaire, always a billionaire. Those that become members of the Walter Hill School family remain members of the Hill School family no matter where you go in life. Live the values that you learned this year, cherish the memories that you have made here, and allow the life lessons you learned from your time at Walter Hill to guide you in your life as a student and as a member of our society. Most importantly, remember to always strive for your goals no matter how high. As Ariana Grande said, don't ever doubt yourself or waste a second of your life. It's too short and you are too special. Always get up and keep on trying. Make each and every day of your life a marvelous Monday, a terrific Tuesday, a wonderful Wednesday, a thankful Thursday, or a fantastic Friday. And for one final time, good, better, best. Never let it rest until your good becomes better and your better becomes your best. Follow Walter's way as dragons at Kingsway and in all areas of your life. Congratulations to the class of 2020. You've made us all proud and we'll never forget you. Thank you all for your hard work this year. I am so proud of you all. And please come back in the future and visit your teachers and myself. Congratulations, parents, family, and students. I present to you the Walter Hill School Class of 2020.